There's a secret language hidden in every relationship. It's not body language, it's not what you say, it's how you name her. Most men underestimate this power, but the truth is, the right nickname can make a woman's heart skip a beat. It can trigger her emotions, create trust, and form a bond that logic alone can't explain. Today, we're decoding 9 nicknames that girls can't resist and the real psychology behind why they love them. So, if you've ever wanted to make her melt, to make her feel seen, adored, and emotionally connected to you on a level she can't rationalize, stay with me until the end. Because once you understand this, your words will never land the same way again. Science confirms it. When a woman hears an affectionate nickname from a man she feels connected to, her brain releases 2 powerful chemicals, dopamine and oxytocin. Dopamine fuels pleasure and anticipation. Oxytocin creates bonding, trust, and closeness. That's why the right nickname doesn't just sound sweet. It rewires her emotional state. It makes her associate your voice with comfort, safety, and attraction. It's not manipulation, it's emotional intelligence. And when you use it right, it can make her crave your presence even more. So let's begin with the first one. Nickname number 1, Pretty Lady. This one might sound simple, but it's a psychological double strike. When you call her Pretty Lady, you're doing 2 things at once. You're complimenting her beauty and affirming her femininity. Women want to be desired, yes, but they also want to feel seen as elegant, valued, and respected. Pretty Lady carries that rare combination of warmth and class. Say it softly with a smile in a way that makes her feel like the room just faded and you only see her. That's the power of tone. Remember, attraction isn't just what you say, it's how you say it. Nickname number 2, Princess or Queen. Now, this one hits differently. Calling her princess or queen isn't about ego, it's about energy. Every high value woman secretly wants to feel like she's the chosen one in your kingdom. When you call her my queen, it signals loyalty, admiration, and protection. When you call her my princess, it speaks to her softer side, her desire to feel cherished, adored, and safe in your energy. Here's the twist. When a man with presence and masculine calm says it, she feels honored. When a man says it out of neediness, she feels suffocated. So the key is to mean it without needing it. That's where true masculine polarity lives. Nickname number 3, Gorgeous. This one is timeless and deadly effective when said right. Hey, gorgeous. 2 words, instant chemical shift. It's not just a compliment, it's recognition. It tells her, I see you and you're breathtaking without even trying. Women crave that kind of effortless validation, the kind that doesn't sound like flattery, but truth. Use it casually, drop it into conversation. She'll smile, maybe look away, but her mind will replay it again later because gorgeous taps into her identity the way she wants to be seen. Now, before we move forward, remember this. These nicknames only work when there's genuine emotional closeness. Without that, they can come across as fake, forced, or even creepy. But when she already feels emotionally safe with you, every nickname becomes a trigger for attraction. And the next ones, they go even deeper. Flirty, personal, subconscious, the kind that makes her heartbeat quicken before you even finish saying them. Before we continue, remember this. Nicknames are not just words. They are emotional codes. Each one has a frequency, a tone that awakens a different side of her. Say the wrong one and she'll pull away. Say the right one and she'll lean in without realizing why. Now, let's dive into 3 nicknames that unlock warmth, trust, and subconscious attraction when used with presence and control. Nickname number 4, Babe or Baby. This is one of the most common nicknames in the world, but it only works when it carries energy behind it. When you call her babe, what she feels is familiarity, comfort, connection. It tells her you're mine, not because I own you, but because we're close. But here's where most men ruin it. They overuse it. They throw babe into every sentence until it loses its spark. Used right, though, it's hypnotic. A calm, confident, hey babe, can instantly relax her nervous system. It signals safety and affection, 2 of the most primal needs a woman's mind is wired to respond to. And Baby, that one carries even more vulnerability. It's softer, more emotional. It tells her she's not just desirable, she's important. When spoken in your natural tone, not rushed, not forced, it lands in her subconscious. And that's where attraction truly lives. Nickname number 5, Cutie. Now, this one, it's deceptively powerful. Cutie sounds innocent, playful, even lighthearted, but it taps into something deep inside her. It reminds her of how she wants to feel around you, carefree, youthful, fun. Women are drawn to men who can pull them out of their logical mind and back into their feminine energy. That soft, flowing emotional space where she can simply feel. When you call her cutie, do it in a moment of genuine connection. A small smile, a playful tease, a warm glance. It triggers a tiny rush of dopamine pleasure paired with comfort. Why? Because it's not sexual, it's safe affection. And that combination builds tension without pressure. That's the secret most men never understand. Say it with confidence, not boyishness. Make it feel like a subtle tease, not a compliment, and she'll feel the pull instantly. Nickname number 6, Sunshine. This one is pure light. Every man has met a woman who radiates warmth. That one person whose presence changes the whole energy of the room. Calling her sunshine tells her that you notice what she brings to your world. It says, "You brighten my day, you make things lighter." From a psychological perspective, this nickname reinforces emotional connection through gratitude. It validates not just her looks, but her energy. And women crave that. They want to be admired not only for beauty, but for the feeling they create. So when you say, "Good morning, sunshine," or "You're my sunshine," you're building emotional intimacy disguised as casual affection. It's simple, but it's deeply effective. And if she smiles after you say it, hold that eye contact. That moment of warmth is where trust begins to form. See, what most men never realize is this: attraction is built in silence, in tone, in the space between words. When you say babe, cutie, or sunshine, it's not the nickname itself that matters, it's the energy you bring to it. The calm confidence, the controlled warmth, the grounded presence that says, "I see you and I don't need to chase you." And that energy, that emotional gravity, is what makes a woman crave your attention. Every nickname you use with her tells a story about how you see her, how you feel her energy, and how you make her feel about herself. The next 3 nicknames, they go beyond attraction. They touch something deeper. They whisper to her subconscious, "You are safe, desired, and seen." These are the nicknames that stay with her, the ones she hears echoing in her head long after the conversation ends. Nickname number 7, Angel. Some women are drawn to danger, others crave peace. When you call her Angel, you're telling her that she's your calm in the storm, that no matter how dark your world gets, she's the light that cuts through it. Psychologically, this nickname awakens her nurturing side. It connects to purity, kindness, and that sacred desire. Women have to be the safe space in a man's life. But here's the trick. It only works when it's said with genuine appreciation. Say it when she's done something kind. Say it when she's just being herself. That's when Angel becomes more than a name. It becomes a mirror reflecting her softest side. Whisper it once, and her brain will associate your voice with comfort. Nickname number 8, Hot Stuff. This one is a completely different energy. Where Angel is light, Hot Stuff is fire. This nickname is playful dominance. It's teasing her attraction without losing control. When you call her Hot Stuff, you're affirming that you see her as a woman, not just a friend. It tells her she's desired without being desperate. But tone is everything here. Said wrong, it sounds arrogant. Said right with a smirk, a steady gaze, a calm voice, it becomes magnetic. Women love to feel sexy, but they love it even more when it's earned. So use Hot Stuff in moments when she's genuinely glowing. When her energy is radiant, when her presence is captivating, it lets her know that you notice and that you're confident enough to say it. That's what makes it work. Nickname number 9, the personal one, your inside joke. Now, this one is the most powerful of all because no matter how many compliments a woman hears, what bonds her to you is personal meaning. A nickname born out of your shared experiences, something only the two of you understand, creates an invisible emotional thread. Maybe it's a small joke about how she laughs, a playful name you gave her after an adventure, or a word that carries a memory only you share. When she hears that nickname, it doesn't just remind her of you, it reminds her of how she feels when she's with you. That's the essence of connection, making her feel something she can't get anywhere else. So don't be afraid to create your own. Call her Giggles, Smarty Pants, Blue Eyes, or something entirely unique. Because every time you say it, you're not just talking to her, you're reminding her that you see her. Before you start using these nicknames, there are 3 rules that separate high value men from the rest. 1, don't rush emotional intimacy. Nicknames only work when connection exists. Use them too soon, and she'll feel your need, not your power. Let trust grow naturally, then speak with warmth. 2, pay attention to her reaction. Some women love being called babe, others prefer something soft or personal. Watch her body language, the smile, the tone shift, the spark in her eyes. That's her subconscious telling you what resonates. 3, never fake it. The moment your words stop matching your energy, she feels it. Authenticity is more attractive than any nickname. Mean what you say and say it like you mean it. Let's revisit what we've unlocked. 1, pretty lady, elegance, and respect. 2, princess queen admiration and polarity. 3, gorgeous, effortless recognition. 4, babe, baby, comfort and safety. 5, cutie, playfulness and dopamine. 6, sunshine, gratitude and warmth. 7, angel, peace and nurturing. 8, hot stuff, desire and tension. 9, personal nickname, intimacy and exclusivity. Each one touches a different layer of her mind, from her logic to her emotions to her deepest subconscious. Used with intention, they can turn ordinary moments into lasting memories. Used carelessly, they lose their power. So remember, every time you speak to her, you're either building connection or breaking it. The truth is, love isn't built on grand gestures. It's built in small, meaningful details, the way you look at her when she talks, the tone in your voice when you say her name, and yes, the nicknames that only you could ever call her. These words are more than affection. They're anchors. They remind her of who she is around you. Soft, safe, desired, and when she feels that, she'll never forget you. If this spoke to you, my friend, subscribe to Dark Psychology, where we uncover the secrets of attraction, emotional power, and the hidden language of love. Because in a world full of noise, your words should still make her feel. Until next time, this is Amelia reminding you the right words don't just touch her heart, they shape how she remembers you. Music